Hey everyone, it is Tanya, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another speed build, and to another installment of the Squish. Today I'm building a tiny house, but this one is for 8 Sims. I'm pretty sure I've done this before in the past, but it might have been before Tiny Living even came out, and it was definitely before bunk beds came out. So this home is only 64 tiles, but I was able to fit enough space for 8 Sims to sleep in here. That's what an 8 Sim household would be. So there are 2 bunk beds, 2 single beds, and a Murphy bed in this house, and you'll see that I keep moving around the rooms, and I'm trying to figure out the layout as I go. So I thought that that would be the best way to keep within the tile limit, but also have enough space for 8 Sims. But before we get any further into this build, I just wanted to remind you all that I'm currently hosting a giveaway for a pack of your choice for The Sims 4, and all you need to do to enter is download Lovelink using the link in my description down below, and then unlock 3 character interest boxes with any single character and reply to my pinned tweet over on Twitter. My name is Miss Gryphi over there, and you are entered to win, and the giveaway ends in about a month, so good luck to everybody. Also, that link does act as a creator code, so anything you spend in the game goes to help to support me and my channel, so thank you so much. Just wanted to make sure you didn't miss out on that. It's awesome, and I love to give back and give out some codes to you all. It's been a fun time over the last few months hosting these frequent giveaways. So I hope you enter. Anyway, I am playing around with the roof here. I was being very indecisive because ultimately I wanted it to look like a tiny house. Even though it was in the tile limit, I was trying to figure out how to make the outside look cute, but also, limit the tiles as much as possible. So I keep moving around the rooms to try and get this to be, a little bit smaller and a little bit easier to roof. And I think I figured it out in the end. I'm not sure it looks like a tiny house because I feel like I have an image in my head of what a tiny house looks like, and I built a ton of them on my channel. This just looks like a really small home, but it is 64 tiles, so it does qualify as a tiny house in the game, which is quite exciting. And so here I am just messing around with the roofs, trying to figure out how to do this. I have a little bit of a wrap around porch moment going on, and I was so happy how well the roofing came together on this once I got to this point. I think it looked really cute. I was just super happy about it. I was also super indecisive, I keep saying the word super, on what color I wanted this house to be. It changes from like oranges to reds to blues. It ends up as a blue in the end, but not the blue I was originally going for. I also wanted to try that red roof. That's just one that I really like, and I always try to make work, and I feel like I just never successfully get it to work. But it's okay. I think it's fine that this didn't have a red roof in the end. So with the color scheme I ended up going with, I was very happy with it. So anyway, I'm just trying to figure out the windows here. I extended the front of the build a little bit more to fit a bigger window, and that allowed for a little bit more space on the interior anyway, because I wanted to have a dining space inside as well as outside. There's not enough space for all 8 Sims to be sitting in the living room or to be sitting at the table, but they can all live in the space, and normally your Sims don't all eat together anyway, so I didn't think it was too big of a problem. Like, the living room is just the Murphy bed, so that's 2 Sims sitting down unless you put the bed down, and then it could be 4 sitting on the bed, 2 on each side, but I thought that was fine. You can definitely have Sims doing various things. I feel like kids tend to hang out in their rooms a lot anyway, and I end up having an outside area that has some activities to do as well. Ultimately, I just wanted to make sure this was within the 64 tile limit and didn't go outside that, so that was the most important thing to me. I know I could have cheated it, and that's a pretty common thing to do, where you make sort of fake rooms so it still qualifies as a tiny home, but it's actually a lot bigger. It's more common to do with micro homes because you get more benefits with them, but I just wanted this to be a legit 8 Sim 64 tile home, and I'm just really, really happy with it. I hope you enjoy it. If you do, I will make sure I upload this to the gallery. You can find it under my EA ID, which is Gryphi, Gryphi. You can also find it under the hashtag Miss Gryphi, and that information will also be in the description down below as well. Right now, I'm just working on some landscaping. I definitely have some of these flower boxes that have yellow flowers in them. I think yellow and blue just look so nice together, that pop of color. And I also have some low-lying plants with the blue flowers on them, and we're just looking through debug to see what else I can grab. I wanted to grab these yellow flowers that are in the debug from Cottage Living because they're that vibrant yellow color, and I just think they're really pretty. Honestly, the plants that come with Cottage Living Debug are some of the best ones we've gotten. This overgrown grass. It's all so pretty, so I definitely wanted to add that in here. I am building in Willow Creek, but I feel like these plants work in a lot of environments, so definitely would recommend Cottage Living. But anyway, here, this tile I'm using is from Jungle Adventure. I thought it looked really nice because it has the like outline around each block, even when you place them individually. So I was able to sort of make this makeshift little, I don't know, little plots that you can walk on into the side yard space. And I added a swing set as well as a toddler pool. I didn't imagine there were any toddlers in this house, but your Sims that are teenagers and adults can just lounge in the pool, and I thought it would be a fun activity. Plus, you could renovate this house and definitely have a toddler. You could replace either of the single beds or the single beds that are under the bunk beds for a toddler bed, and that should be fully functional. I don't have a high chair in this build, but there is room for one. I don't have a potty, but there is room for one. And there is a tub, so you can bathe the toddler. So you could definitely have one in this house if you prefer to have a toddler, or I don't know if anyone prefers to have a toddler. They're kind of a lot. They're the best version of toddlers in the franchise, in my opinion. But they're a lot of work. Having a lot of toddlers is not very fun. It's very stressful. But if you're playing the game and you happen to have a toddler, this house will work for you. That was a really long way of getting to that. Also, if my voice sounds a little bit weird, I woke up with lots of sneezing today, and I keep feeling like I'm about to have a sneezing fit. So I might abruptly stop this voiceover and then pop back in after sneezing a lot. So that's how my day is going. Another bunny update, though. I think I'm getting the bunnies today or tomorrow. I'm very excited. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I mentioned it in my voiceover yesterday. I've had a rabbit for 5 years now. I have a little lion head named Wednesday, and we've been wanting to get her a friend, bond her with another bunny for a really long time, and it was finally time. And she has been gone for the last few days bonding with a little boy, and I am so excited because they are fully bonded now, and I should be bringing them home, and I miss her so much, and I can't wait to get to know this little boy more. He is so cute. So, that's my bunny update. If you are interested, bunnies are the best. I love rabbits, but they're not good gifts. Don't get them for people for Christmas or Easter. It's bad. They're very difficult pets and require a lot of research and care. And, yeah, there's my little spiel and lecture. But this is going to be the living room space. I just decorated the kitchen. It's very small. I only put the cutting boards in there that I put in every single build ever because we only have that corner counter to prep food on, and I didn't want to put anything on the counter that would block you from prepping there. So the cutting boards are wall decorations, so that won't bother the ability to prep food in there. And if you didn't know, corner counters do count as a spot that your Sims can go ahead and prep food. Sometimes when I do kitchens that are that small, I'll get comments that your Sims can't use that space, but they actually can. That corner counter your Sims can prep food on. I have play tested it many, many times. But anyway, I have a dresser in here so your Sims can go ahead and get changed, and it's a good spot to put a TV and a little bookcase. There's also a coat hanging situation. What is that called? A coat rack, that's what it is. And a plant over here and some more decorative books, and there ends up just being some kid stuff all over this space. I'm imagining, there are 6 kids or teenagers or maybe toddlers in this space, so it makes sense that there would be kid things absolutely everywhere. I also have a little plant next to this Murphy bed and a mirror over by the door as well. But yeah, this space is pretty much coming together. I decided to add a little bit of wood tone to the area. It was a little bit too black and white. Or gray and white, I guess, blue and white, all of that. So I decided to change the swatch of the Murphy bed as well as the table and added in some chairs from Dream Home Decorator. But we're in the bathroom now, and I thought it was only appropriate to use the Parenthood shower, which is still my favorite one. I really want more showers that have a curtain like that. Shower tub combo with a curtain. Sims team, can we have that? That would be so good to have. I think it's just so realistic, and it adds personality too. You can change the curtains and pick the design you want, and I don't know. I really want that. Hopefully someday. Anyway, moving on into the kids' room, since they're very small and fitting 3 Sims per bedroom. It's not ideal. I was just trying to fit as many Sims into a small space as possible. I feel like this would be a good house for maybe the 100 baby challenge because you can fit so many Sims in a small space and get all of the benefits of living in a tiny home. I just decided to sort of color theme them, so I didn't have like specific Sims in mind. They're color themed and slightly like personality themed. So this one are the dark colors and they like void critters. And then the other bedroom is pink and yellow. And they just like pink and yellow. That's as far as that one went. But we have void critters and pink and yellow. And I actually really like how these bedrooms came out. I feel like they have a lot of personality even though they are so small. And I believe I fit a dresser in both of them, but even if they didn't work that way, there's a dresser in the living room. You don't actually need dressers or closets in every room for your houses to be functional because they can use dressers or mirrors in any room. Plus you can just click on your Sims to have them change their outfits, so that's helpful. Plus I have a mirror in the living room, so you know, all the things you could need. But I'm adding tons of void critter stuff in here. We also have a Yarny and a little penguin plushie, a little clock, and I just thought this room came out so cute. I'm changing the rug to this black one, and then we got a bookcase at the end of this bed, which is probably not functional. I just put it there as a decoration. And then I decided to bring these photos and that are on the string lights over into the pink and yellow room, which is super cute. But I think I like the void critter one a lot better. It's definitely more my style. I would have loved that as a kid. I loved Pokemon a lot as a kid. I still love it. I was way more into Yu-Gi-Oh for the card game. I did watch Pokemon and then I liked the video games. But when it came to playing cards, I was a Yu-Gi-Oh kid, but still, same kind of idea in The Sims. You know, we have void critters. And yeah, so we're not in that room anymore, though. This is the pink and yellow room. I just have a lot of pink and yellow things and anything that I thought looks cute. So we have the little llama and the little bunny and just a couple more decorations. I think we get some nail polishes and stuff up on this table. Plus we have the pencils. And I think it comes out cute in the end. It just took me way too long to find the nail polish. I was looking specifically for that item and I couldn't find it for a very long time. Then we have a flamingo poster, and I used this wall piece from, oh my gosh, Snowy Escape to make a headboard for this bed because I tucked the actual headboard into the wall so I could fit this tiny living dresser. So, you know, that's just kind of how it worked out. There also ends up being quite a bit of butterflies in this space. One of the posters has butterflies on it, and then we have the framed butterfly thing. And I also really love this wall piece from Snowy Escape that I put above the top bunk. I just think it's so cute. I also got a little rug in the hallway space, and then I'm just going to be moving around a few things outside and finalizing some landscaping, make sure we have a trash can and just more plants. Lots more plants to make it look as put together as possible. I also was indecisive about the mailbox. We had the Snowy Escape one on the wall at first, but I switched it out for a regular base game one a little bit later, and you saw I got like a fire alarm and stuff inside. But that's pretty much it for this build. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. That really does help me out. It lets me know you enjoyed this and to make more like this. And you can also subscribe if you liked this content and you would like to stick around for more. I would really love to have you join us. And if you click that bell, it'll turn on notifications so you'll be notified every single time I upload a new video. Thank you so very much for watching, and I will see y'all soon. Bye, everyone.